Good day, dear esteemed viewer. Let us then continue with the second segment in this saga, which I have dutifully entitled The Joys of Security. So I'm approaching the end of my shift here at unnamed location, because of course I do take my job seriously. It may not look like it, but I do want to ultimately respect the privacy of my client. I was talking about myself last time, in as much as, you know, why am I doing security after having so many degrees and all of this kind of nonsense? And after having worked in the corporate world for 10 years in sales and marketing, most of that selling software for companies like Oracle, Computer Associates, and so forth. CompuWare, I guess I could throw that in there. Well, my whole thing is that I want to do my own thing. And that's another reason security is such a great industry. It does allow you and afford you the opportunity to do your own thing. I work nighttime. And with security, there's so many jobs available that, you know, you're guaranteed pretty much a job, unless you're really completely stupid. And at the same time, you can work whatever schedule you like. But here's another thing that I was actually taught in my security training. And this is a Toronto police officer, ex-police officer, who's been in the security industry for some years now. What he said: look how beautiful the architecture and all this stuff is. You know, this place is amazing. I was just up on the roof there again, and on one of the roofs of one of these three buildings. Where are those lights? Somehow you can't see the lights in the glare. Can you see them now? They're up there. There are all these amazing lights on the roof. Anyway, the funny thing is, I'm the one who enjoys this place. Do you understand that? The people who live here, they're not even allowed access into this part of the building at this time of night, after 11, and I'm here till 2 in the morning. You know, I'm patrolling all day. I know parts of this building, and I have access to parts of these buildings and the complexes that these folks, you know, just don't have. You know, granted, I can't go swimming or use the sauna or work out and all this kind of stuff, but that's not what I'm talking about. I can work out anywhere. What I'm talking about is the building in itself and the ambience. I remember telling a security guard the same thing at another site. He was working at this beautiful condo, and there's, in the reception, he's sitting at the desk, and there's a waterfall there and all this kind of stuff. And I'm like, do you understand this is just for you? You're the one who sits here all day and enjoys it, or for 8 hours a day or whatever. And I came to that realization at my last post. You know, a very busy and important building downtown here in Toronto, the Bay Adelaide Centre, BAC, 333 Bay Street. And you know, there's not much to interest you with here, viewer. I mean, I don't really want to walk around and kind of show you all kinds of stuff. They've got party rooms over here. They just had a party. There's a wine tasting room. There's a beautiful study room that is the bomb. In fact, you know what? I'm going to go take you to the study room, and we'll finish up in there. So, yeah. So basically, what it is Brian McGill, I guess his name was, ex-Toronto police officer. Board members have their meeting here. Board members are basically who we report to, in a sense, the guards over here on a day-to-day basis. So there's a mechanical room, but then there's a wine tasting room, and it's basically got this beautiful table and wine racks. And the funny thing is, you're not even allowed wine in here, so a bit of a disconnect with regards to the builder and the management. But in any case, let me grab my key to show you this stuff. So, beautiful environment to come to work in, honestly. And my whole job is just walking around here the whole time. You know, I'm not going to say doing whatever the hell I please, no, but enjoying it. You know what I mean? For the most part, because as Brian said, I remember what Brian McGill said. He said, remember, he's like, people have gone back to school in security, you know, and they've gone on to do other careers. And what he was getting at is this, and he said it. He said, remember, you've got an hour, 20 minutes of patrol, and then 40 minutes of you know, your own time. And that's what it's been for the most part for me in the world of security. Oh, poor little chair. I wonder if I should report that. I guess I should report it. You know what I mean? But report it to who exactly? Report it to who? Anyhow. So, and look at this stuff. And the ambiances here is so beautiful. And so few people use this place, man. So, basically, let me just finish up very quickly. I love rambling, and no one listens to my nonsense, but I still love rambling, right? Everyone loves rambling, right? And these videos are really a great opportunity for me to just let stuff out, right? And let out thoughts and feelings and ruminations and feel like I'm connecting with someone, because you never know. It's like I keep saying, there might be some kid in 2062 who's like, wow, this is amazing. I doubt it, but you never know. Okay, so you've got 20 minutes to patrol and 40 minutes. Now, let's say you've got a computer and you've got internet. So you go back to school and you do courses. Or in my case, you know, what you do is work on your website and take it from making a few $100s a month, God willing, to a couple of thousand maybe. Who knows, or more. You know, work on prospecting leads for my consulting business. Work on writing. I've got a couple of books. I'd like to find publishers. So my whole problem has been, you know, just on another side note, you know, jack of all trades, master of none. I'm so goddamn talented in so many things. You should see me on a guitar. You should hear me sing. When I was in jail and I used to sing, I used to get fucking requests from guards, jail guards. And those guys treat you like shit. And I had to have girls and guy guards coming up and saying, could you sing us a song? Or could you sing me Sweet Home Alabama? And I was like, what? I started laughing, and then the guy go, oh, like, poor guy. He was like, ooh. I was like, no, man, I don't know the song. Anyway.